Hello students, we are back here to continue with surface areas and volumes. In the previous session, we were studying the fourth question of exercise 13.1. Now, we shall study the fifth question. It is mentioned here, a cubical box has each edge 10 centimeter. A cubical box has each edge 10 centimeter and another cuboidal box is 12.5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter high. Which box has the greater lateral surface area and by how much? Second sub question, which box has smaller total surface area and by how much? Let us understand the question properly. A cubical box has edge 10 centimeter each. What? It is a cubical box with edge of 10 centimeter each. And another is what? Cuboidal box with the dimensions 12.5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter high. Okay. Means one cube is present there, one box is of cube shape, it is a cubical box with side 10 centimeter and another a cuboidal box with the dimensions as mentioned 12.5, 10 and 8 centimeter length, breadth and height. Which box has the greater lateral surface area and by how much? Which box has the smaller total surface area and by how much? Let us switch to the solution. Lateral surface area of a cube is equals to 4 into side square. The edge is of 10 centimeter each. So, 4 into 10 square is 100, 4 into 100 is 400 centimeter square. This is the lateral surface area of a cube. Now, lateral surface area of a cuboid is equals to 2h in bracket L plus B. 2h in bracket L plus B is equals to 2 into 8 in bracket 12.5 plus 10. These are the values of length and breadth and 8 is the value of the height. We are getting 16 into 22.5 is equals to 360 centimeter square. Therefore, lateral surface area of the cubical box is greater than the lateral surface area of the cuboid shape box by 40 centimeter square. Now, the second sub question, total surface area of the cube is equals to 6 into side square is equals to 6 into 10 square, 600 centimeter square. Whereas, total surface area of cuboid is equals to 2 into bracket LB plus BH plus HL. So, 2 in bracket 12.5 into 10 plus 10 into 8 plus 8 into 12.5. This becomes 125 plus 80 plus 100. After adding, it becomes 305. 2 multiplied by 305 is 610 centimeter square. The total surface area of the cube is 600 centimeter square and total surface area of the cuboid is 610 centimeter square. What has been asked here? Which box has a smaller total surface area and by how much? Now, who is having smaller total surface area? It is the cubical box that is having smaller surface area. And by how much it is? It is by 10 centimeter square, it is smaller. Let us switch to the next question. A small indoor greenhouse is made entirely of glass panes. A small indoor greenhouse, herbarium, is made entirely of glass panes, including base, held together with the tape. It is 30 centimeter long, 25 centimeter wide and 25 centimeter high. This greenhouse, which is made of glass panes, indoor, small indoor greenhouse, these are the dimensions. What is the area of the glass? How much of tape is needed for all the 12 edges? Please understand carefully. It is a small indoor greenhouse known as herbarium, is made entirely of glass panes. It is made up of glass, including the base, held together with tape, and the dimensions are, it is 30 centimeter long, 25 centimeter wide and 25 centimeter high. Switching to the solution, length of the glass herbarium is 30 centimeter, breadth is 25 centimeter, height is 25 centimeter. Total surface area of the cuboid, is 2 into bracket LB plus BH plus HL is equals to 2 in bracket 30 into 25 plus 25 into 25 plus 25 into 30. 2 in bracket 750 plus 625 plus 750. The total goes to 2125. 2 into 2125 is equals to 4250 centimeter square. So, 4250 centimeter square of the glass is required to make a herbarium. This is my answer for the first sub question. What is the area of the glass? My second sub question is, how much of tape is needed for all the 12 edges? Tape is used at 12 edges. Tape is used at 4 lengths, 4 breadths and 4 heights. Now, what is the length? 30 centimeter, breadth 25 centimeter and height 25 centimeter. All these are 4 times, 4 is been removed common. So, 30 plus 25 plus 25 multiplied by 4, it becomes 320 centimeter. Hence, 320 centimeter of the tape is needed to fix 12 edges of the herbarium, that is the glass. That is the answer for the second sub question. How much of tape is needed for all the 12 edges? It is this much, 320 centimeter. Let us proceed further to the next question. Shanti Sweets stall was placing an order for making cardboard boxes for packing their sweets. 2 sizes of boxes were required. The bigger of dimensions 25 centimeter into 20 centimeter into 5 centimeter LBH, and the smaller of the dimensions 15 centimeter into 12 centimeter into 5 centimeter LBH. For all the overlaps, 5% of the total surface area is required extra. What has been informed to us? For all the overlaps, while preparing the boxes, whatever overlapping is done of the cardboards, it is what? 5% of the total surface area is required extra for that. if the cost of the cardboard is rupees 4 for 1000 centimeter square, find the cost of cardboard required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind, means 250 boxes of bigger dimension and 250 boxes of smaller dimension. The cost, please understand here, the cost is rupees 4 for 1000 centimeter square and 5% of the total surface area is required extra for overlaps. Dimensions, bigger dimension 25 into 20 into 5, all the in centimeters, 15 into 12 into 5 of smaller dimension, the boxes. Total boxes, 250 boxes of each type. These are the things. Okay. Proceeding further, let us switch to the solution. Here you can see the figure of the box that is given here. So, length of the bigger cardboard box is equals to 25 centimeter, breadth is 20 centimeter and height is 5 centimeter. Total surface area of cardboard box is 2. Now, here capital L is denoted, capital L, capital B, capital H for the length, breadth and height. So, it is LB plus BH plus HL. 2 in bracket 25 into 20 plus 20 into 5 plus 5 into 25. So, 2 in bracket 500 plus 100 plus 125, it is 1450 centimeter square. What is that? Total surface area of bigger cardboard box. 5% extra of total surface area is required for the overlaps. So, 5% of 1450 is equals to 5 upon 100 into 1450 is equals to 72.5 centimeter square. Now, the total surface area of bigger cardboard box with extra overlaps is what? 1450 plus 72.5, it becomes 1522.5 centimeter square. Okay. Total surface area with extra overlaps of 250 such boxes. Which boxes? This bigger cardboard box. So, bigger dimension boxes 250 into 1522.5 is equals to 38,625 centimeter square. Okay. Since cost of the cardboard for 1000 centimeter square is equals to rupees 4, therefore, cost of the cardboard for 1 centimeter square is equals to 4 upon 1000 is equals to 4 upon 1000. Proceeding further, cost of the cardboard for 38,625 centimeter square is equals to 4 upon 1000 into 38,000. Oh, I said 38,000 actually. It is 3,80,625. By mistake, I was saying 38,000. Actually, the correct figure is 3,80,625 is equals to, after the calculation, we are getting rupees 1522.5. This is the cost of the cardboard for boxes of bigger dimension. Now, length of the smaller box is 15 centimeter, breadth is 12 centimeter and height is 5 centimeter. They are denoted in small LBH. So, total surface area of the smaller cardboard box is equals to 2 in bracket LB plus BH plus HL. 2 in bracket 15 into 12 plus 12 into 5 plus 5 into 15. After adding, it becomes 315. 2 into 315 is 630 centimeter square. This is the total surface area of the smaller cardboard box, means of smaller dimension. 5% of extra surface of total surface area is required for all the overlaps. So, 5% of 630 means 5 upon 100 into 630 is equals to 31.5 centimeter square. Total surface area with the extra overlaps is what? 630 plus 31.5 is equals to 661.5 centimeter square. This is what now total surface area with extra overlaps of 250 such smaller boxes. 661.5 into 250 is equals to 1,65,375 centimeter square. It is how much? 1,65,375 centimeter square. Cost of the cardboard for 1000 centimeter square is equals to rupees 4. So, cost of the cardboard for 1 centimeter square is equals to rupees 4 upon 1000. Cost of the cardboard for this how much? It is 1,65,375 centimeter square is equals to rupees 4 upon 1000 into 1,65,375 is equals to 661.5. This much is the amount for the smaller boxes. So, total cost of cardboard carrying required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind, total cost of bigger boxes plus total cost of smaller boxes is equals to rupees 1522.5 plus rupees 661.5 is equals to 2184. This is the total cost. The total cost is rupees 2184. Let us proceed to the next question. Parveen wanted to make a temporary shelter for her car. She wanted to make a temporary shelter for her car by making a box like structure with tarpaulin that covers all the 4 sides and the top of the car. Now, how the structure is? It is a box like structure with tarpaulin that covers, it is of tarpaulin that covers all the 4 sides and the top of the car. It is covering all the 4 sides and the top of the car with the front face as a flap which can be rolled up. Front face is present which has a flap, it is like a flap, it can be rolled up. Assuming that the stitching margins are very small, therefore negligible. What happened? The stitching margins are very small, therefore they are negligible, they are saying, it is not considered. How much tarpaulin would be required to make the shelter of height 2.5 meter, base dimensions 4 meter into 3 meter? What are the base dimensions? 4 meter into 3 meter. Okay, let us switch to the solution and let us see. Length of the base L is equals to 4 meter, breadth is equals to 3 meter and height is equals to 2.5 meter. Tarpaulin required to make shelter is what? Surface area of 4 walls plus area of roof. Yeah, here the base is not there. So again it is 2h in bracket L plus B plus LB. This formula we have seen before this also in the previous sums. The same it is it is here 2h in bracket L plus B plus LB 2 in bracket 4 plus 3 into 2.5, that is value of h, plus 4 into 3. 35 plus 12, after doing the calculation we are getting 35 plus 12 is equal to 47 meter square. Hence 47 meter square of the tarpaulin is required to make the shelter for the car. How much it is required? So it is 47 meter square tarpaulin is required. In this way, I hope you have understood this question. Let us proceed further now to the next part. Surface area of a right circular cylinder. If we take a number of circular sheets of paper and stack them up as we stacked up rectangular sheets earlier, what would we get? This is the figure that you can see here. This you can get. Here, if the stack is kept vertically up, we get what is called right circular cylinder. Since it has been kept at right angles to the base and the base is circular, let us see what kind of cylinder is not a right circular cylinder. In figure 13.7a, you see a cylinder which is certainly circular, but it is not at right angles. You can see this figure here, or see this figure, but it is not at right angles to the base. So we cannot say this is a right circular cylinder. So this is not a right circular cylinder. Of course, if we have a cylinder with non-circular base, as you see in figure 13.7b, then we also cannot call it a right circular cylinder. Means whatever the figure is given in 13.7b and 13.7a, these are not right circular cylinders. Right circular cylinder is present in 13.6 figure. Proceeding further, there is a remark. Here we will be dealing with only right circular cylinders. What is been mentioned here? Here we will be dealing only with right circular cylinders. So unless stated otherwise, the word cylinder mean a right circular cylinder. Means when it is said as a cylinder, it is a right circular cylinder. Now, if a cylinder is to be covered with colored paper, how will we do it? With the minimum amount of paper. First, take a rectangular sheet of paper whose length is just enough to go around the cylinder and whose breadth is equal to the height of the cylinder as shown in figure 13.8. Here it is. This is the rectangular sheet whose length and height, what they have mentioned here, that whose length is just enough to go round the cylinder, that is the length of the rectangular sheet, and whose breadth is equal to the height of the cylinder, whose breadth is equal to the height of the cylinder. And what about the length? Just round about the cylinder. the area of the sheet gives us, what they are saying, please understand carefully. The area of the sheet gives us the curved surface area of the cylinder. What? Area of the sheet gives us the curved surface area of the cylinder. Note that the length of the sheet is equal to the circumference of the circular base, which is equal to 2 pi r. What it is said? Note that the length of the sheet, this, is equal to the circumference of the circular base. This circular base and this length are both same, which are equal to each other. Means this part you can see on the top, this is nothing but the circumference and this is nothing but the length, this one, which is equal to 2 pi r. So, curved surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the cylinder is equals to area of the rectangular sheet is equals to length into breadth. Curved surface area of the cylinder is equals to area of the rectangular sheet is equals to length into breadth is equals to perimeter of the base of the cylinder into h. It is what? Perimeter of the base of the cylinder into h. Perimeter is what? 2 pi r into h. Therefore, curved surface area of a cylinder is equals to 2 pi RH. This formula is very important to calculate curved surface area of a cylinder, where r is the radius of the base, of the cylinder and h the height of the cylinder. Here you can see the figure. There is a remark which is explaining what? In the case of cylinder, unless stated otherwise, radius of a cylinder shall mean base radius of the cylinder. One more thing they have mentioned here, what it is? In case of the cylinder, unless stated otherwise, radius of a cylinder shall mean base radius of the cylinder. Shall mean what? Base radius of the cylinder. If the top and the bottom of the cylinder are also to be covered, then we need two circles, in fact circular regions. You can see here, this is the top of the cylinder and this is the bottom. So, if it is needed to be covered, then what happens? In fact, we require what? Two circles or two circular regions. To do that, each of radius r and thus having an area pi r square. This is a circular part, area of a circle is pi r square. So, see figure 13.9, this figure, whatever we are referring to just now, giving us the total surface area as 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square is equals to 2 pi r in bracket r plus h. What is this? Total surface area of the cylinder is curved surface area 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square, that is the area of the circular regions, that to two circular regions, is equals to 2 pi r in bracket r plus h. 2 pi r is removed common, what is remaining inside the bracket is r plus h. Therefore, total surface area of a cylinder is equals to 2 pi r in bracket r plus h, where h is the height of the cylinder and r is its radius. There is a remark which tells us, you may recall from chapter 1 that pi is an irrational number. So, the value of pi is a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. But when we use its value in our calculations, we usually take its value as approximately equal to 22 upon 7 or 3.14. I hope you have understood this concept of right circular cylinder. In this session, we shall conclude here, and in the next session, we shall see the examples that are based on right circular cylinder. Till that time, you people take care of yourselves and study properly and sincerely. Thank you.